What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jackson. I don't even have an upload schedule at this point. I just kind of upload whenever the hell I feel like it, and I just wish I had an upload schedule, but I don't because my life is hectic. Powers here, and today it's something a bit different. I don't know how many of you recall, but back in the day on my old channel, back when I was Powers 101, sophomore year of high school, I had this little series I did. It was a story time series. I'll put the link for the playlist for those in the description. Cringe warning if you are going to go watch those because I didn't know how to talk back then. I stuttered a lot, like more than I do now. So they're just hard to watch. So just going to give you guys a fair warning there. But today we're bringing that back, and today I'm telling you guys the story about my crazy college orientation. So I had to play the part. I tried to look like a college kid. I just hit the mic. I'm very sorry if that was loud. I got the bucket hat on. Of course, we're always representing Indianapolis Colts every day, even in non-football videos. I got the sleeveless shirt, which my dad has coined the Pat McAfee shirt. So I think that's just what we're going to call it from now on. I got the Pat McAfee shirt on. And yeah, I look like I'm about to go to a party. Or I just am hung. I don't know what I look like. I feel like I look like a frat boy right now. But that's besides the point. I probably don't even look like a frat boy. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. But today we're doing the story time of my orientation. So I'm going to Ball State this fall. And uh, my orientation was a few weeks ago, and it was kind of crazy. So I went with my mom because you were allowed to bring a family member, so that's who I brought with me because she's super excited about this whole situation. Like, more excited than I am. It's actually insane, but that's besides the point. So we went up the night before because they were having activities on campus just for incoming freshmen, and it was fun. We met the orientation leaders and played games and stuff like that. I discovered that I'm not as good at cornhole as I thought I was because like a couple weeks before that, I was at a birthday party where I was just beating everybody for the most part in that game. And then like 2 weeks later at orientation, I missed the fucking board like every time. It sucked. But that's neither here nor there. It was fun. We played this game that involved burritos. Basically, sometimes two people would have to fight, and if you got hit with a big ass burrito, you were out. And a lot of times, my strategy was just to fucking launch the burrito, and it didn't work like at all. I got out a lot. Like one time, I threw it, and the dude hit me with the burrito, and then I threw it anyway, and it hit him in the head. So it was a fun time. I can't even describe to you how that game played out. You just have to play. I don't remember what the fuck it was called. But that was something else. That was very interesting to say the least. That was fun. We played this game called Hooker Tag, and despite the name, it does not involve hookers. YouTube, so don't no strikes or anything because it didn't involve that. It was just a game where you like linked arms with someone, and then if you got tagged, you had to, or if someone linked arms with the other person on the other side, you had to go in and try to not get tagged and try to link arms with someone else. It was fun. It was pretty fun. I was sweating like a motherfucker after it was over, though, because I am fat and out of shape. Like, you guys don't see it, but I have no muscle, and I'm, like, not a runner. I have a gut, like, nothing else. It's pretty bad. So, yeah, that was fun. And then afterwards, me and my mom, we went out to dinner because we were both hungry. And we wanted to go to Applebee's, but, of course, it was fucking closed. Like, our restaurant was just closed down. Like, what the hell, Muncie? What are you doing? So we went to a Rings Etc. instead, and it was ass. It was not good at all. We ordered mozzarella sticks as our appetizers, and they weren't cooked. I still ate them and got sick. That was fun. But, yeah, I ate them. They taste like shit. Like, it took everything in me not to stand up and be like, yo, bitch, my shit ain't cooked. Take it back, motherfucker. But I didn't say that because I like not getting kicked out of places. So yeah, and then we got our food. My chicken was awful, but I didn't want to be rude and not ask for it to go thing, so I asked for it to go thing. I was like, maybe it'll taste better left over, and then I put it in the hotel room fridge and then left it. Like, we checked out the next day, and I fucking forgot about it, and I left it. And I didn't realize we were halfway home. After orientation was over that, I was like, I left my chicken in the fridge at the hotel. And then me and my mom left. So, yeah, that was a whole thing. But I'm getting off topic. We went to sleep. Well, my mom went to sleep. I laid there till like 3:30 in the morning, not being able to sleep. Mind you, we woke up at 6. I laid there till 3:30. I was not happy. Once again, the mozzarella sticks weren't agreeing with me, so I couldn't sleep. I finally got to sleep, and I got woken up at 6 and couldn't really go back to sleep. I tried to lay there for a little bit longer, then couldn't go back to sleep. So then all of a sudden, I'm just on 2.5 hours of sleep, and I got to do this college orientation from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and I got to be energetic, and I actually got to talk to people. And I'm just like, I'm not in the position to do this. I just want to go home now. Because that bed was uncomfortable as hell. So, we did all that. I go to orientation, and the check-in process is whatever. My mom walks around, gets all the free shit she can, because that's my mother, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure all of your mothers are exactly the same. They see free shit, they have to have it. Not saying that's a bad thing. That's a good characteristic to have. But on 2.5 hours of sleep, it's not fun. They had coffee there. I probably should have drank, but I didn't because I'm a moron. So we went in this auditorium. We sat down. I had to sit through this stupid video talking about the attractions. And I'm just like trying not to fall asleep. I'm just like, oh my God. And I really hope the orientation people don't see this, because that would be bad. The video wasn't stupid. I was just really tired. That's why I thought it was stupid. It was cool to learn about all this stuff, but like that video was too long. So learn for next year. I'm just kidding. But yeah. So we had to sit through that. Then they went on about a lot of shit I don't remember, because once again, 2.5 hours of sleep. Yeah. Then after a while, we went and got lunch, and I had to piss like a motherfucker. The dining hall we were going to had a bathroom in it, though. So I walk in, and the bathroom is, of course, on the other side of the dining hall. So I just sprint through the fucking dining hall, because I gotta piss like a motherfucker. And my mom, God, I love her. She stops and talks to like 3 different people, it felt like. And then everyone knows that she's my mom because she loves to brag about me, which is a good thing. Means I'm a badass, bro. That's what that means. So she's talking to everybody, and then I look like an asshole because I'm sprinting through the dining hall because I gotta piss. So that was interesting. That was incredibly interesting. But I piss, and then we go get our food, and the Ball State dining hall food tastes better than that shitty ass Wingstop we went to. That says a lot about that place. So yeah, we eat lunch, we get all good. My mom has to get Starbucks because, yeah. And then we go on about the rest of our day. We get separated. I go to schedule my classes. But first, I got put with an orientation leader in my group. We had to play like icebreaker games. Those were very interesting. We had to play Two Truths and a Lie, and I got busted immediately because the first thing I said, I was like, I was a theater and choir kid in school. And they were like, oh, I believe that for sure. And I was like, well, now I can't say one of the obvious truths I have. And I'm just like, all right. And then I made up. They figured out what my lie was pretty quickly. It was not good. I was put on the spot. I didn't have time to think. So, yeah, that was the whole thing. And then I went to sit down and schedule my classes. And that lady was just like pissed off at the world. Like, To be fair, I did go to orientation on the last day they did it, and she was just like trying to do her best to schedule me classes, but she needed. At first, it seemed like she was going to be cool because I had my Peyton Manning shirt on. I sat down and she goes, "I love Peyton Manning. He's the best." And I'm like, "Yeah, he is. That's for sure." And then I sit there, I'm scheduling my classes, and she's getting mad. They like had my wrong information. They said that you took all these AP classes and dual credit classes in high school, and I'm just like, no, I didn't. She's like, well, it says you do, and I'm like, well, someone fucking lied to you. That's not what I said, but I was like, well, I didn't take those classes. I don't know why it says that. So then it's whatever. She reads off all the ones that said. I was like, I didn't take a single one of those classes. I don't know whose information you have. So it was whatever. We scheduled my classes. She's just like, ugh, this sucks. I don't like this. I was not in the position to deal with this, but I can't snap on the scheduling lady because that's how you get kicked out of a university. And I don't want to get kicked out of a university before I start going there. That would just be bad. Whenever we schedule my classes, I go and I sit and I just don't talk to anyone because I just dealt with a whole experience. I'm just on my phone. And then the orientation leader is like, all right, time to go. And I'm just like, thank God, I'm tired of being in this building. So then we walk out. When we walk around like all of campus, we have to sit through like 4 goddamn presentations after that. At the end of the day, and I'm just like, oh my God. And this is where my tiredness really started to set in. I'm just like, I want to go home. Can we just please stop this? And I can't say that though, so I'm just not talking to everyone. I bet everyone in my group thought I was the most antisocial person ever, which is kind of true, but also kind of not at the same time. Oh no, I moved the camera by accident. Shit. Alright. So then we do this thing, and we go to the tutoring room after a while, and then people are talking, and I started talking to someone finally because someone sat down at the table. I sat down, and I was like, it's really hot out here. And the person goes, yeah. And I was trying to talk, and then the lady starts talking, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'll be quiet. And the lady goes like, I'm going to start talking now. And I cannot tell you the flashbacks I got. Every part of me in that moment wanted to stand up and be like, shut the fuck up. I dealt with all that in high school. I'm not dealing with it now. I'm on 2.5 hours of sleep, okay? I didn't do that, though, because, once again, I like not getting kicked out of a university that I haven't even started going to yet. So, that was a whole thing. I was just like, what the fuck ever. I got a free water bottle out of it, though, so it was fine. And I just sit there, listen to her, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm probably going to need you at some point. And then whatever, we get up and leave. We go do more fucking presentations. And then finally, it's the end of the day. It's time to go meet up with our people. And as I'm walking to where my mom is, I run into a dude that I actually wanted to talk to because he noticed my Peyton Manning shirt, my Colts hat I had on. And he was like, you a Colts fan, man? I was like, yeah, I am. He was like, you think we win in the division this year? I was like, oh, yeah, for sure. He's like, yeah, we should. I mean, we're a lot better than Tennessee. I was like, hell yeah, brother. I was like, finally, I met someone that I actually get. And it was whatever. He ran into his mom, so we ran our separate ways. And then I went into the gift shop, or the bookstore, gift shop, same fucking thing. And I spent like $200. So, yeah, I'm real smart with my money. But I bought like all kinds of gear, so it's fine. I'm repping school. I should have wore I was going to wear the t-shirt, but it doesn't match the bucket. I wish they had Ball State bucket hats. If I could find a Ball State bucket hat, I'm wearing that fucking thing. So, yeah, that's basically it. We went home. We had a drive home that was long and boring. And I was just trying to fall asleep, but I can't because I can't sleep in cars. And then we finally get home. I hang out with my dad for a little bit. I talk to him. And my friend was in a musical that was happening that night. And that was the only night I was going to be free to go. But the second I got home and talked to my dad, I like passed out and I woke up like at 3 in the morning. And I was just like, oh shit. I fucking missed it. I was like, alright, whatever. And then I went to sleep. And luckily, my friends in that musical weren't mad. They completely understood, but I felt terrible. But, yeah, that's that's basically it. That is my orientation day. It wasn't too crazy, but there was a lot of moments where I could have made it crazy if I didn't have a filter. So, yeah, that's basically it. I figured I'd tell this story since I'm leaving in 2 weeks. So, like, August 17th is my moving day. So, we're getting pretty close. So, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want more story times, make sure you hit that like button. I'm finally doing a stereotypical YouTuber thing. Hit the like button. Let's get 1,000,000 likes. Let's not do that. I don't 1,000,000 people. I don't even have 1,000,000 total views on this channel. So let's I don't know, just like the video. If you want more story times, let me know what other stories you would like to hear. Like I don't know, you guys don't know my life that well. I could tell you guys about like my first football game I went to. I could do sports story. I could do whatever types of stories. I've had some shit happen. I have one that I might do if this video does well. I'm gonna do another story time. So, yep. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications, and follow everything in the description box. See you guys next time. Bye.